little something. The sheikh factor, the imam factor. Good advice, underrated, underappreciated. Good to get some viewpoint. Just wanted to make a little comment piece, namely the sheikh factor, that imam factor. Anytime you see yourself slipping, you're doing something that's deemed to be a little bit irregular, like not living that super halal lifestyle. Like me right now, I'm wearing this type of vest top right here. Mzanta, you could say that this is like, I'm showing a bit too much flesh. Some people out there will argue and they'll say, you know what, brother, I got nasiha, like next time, can you please just try and think about, covering your elbows? And I appreciate that, bro. No one's perfect, we all sin. It's good to remind people of what's a better way to do something, particularly in the spiritual realm. Sometimes I feel like people take it a little bit further. It starts to cross the realm of you even giving advice, because you don't know this person personally. You're not speaking to them in a personal way. If you are trying to communicate with them, it might be through some sort of virtual forum where there's a lot of different people trying to communicate with that same person. And it just ends up being a waste of your time. Backseat drivers, you really considered what you're saying, asked enough questions to be considered worthy of having a view. The victim of the sheikh factor isn't the person getting advice, 100%. If you are investing so much of your time and your energy into other people, critiquing how they could better themselves, yet you are very basic in terms of your knowledge. 114 chapters in the Quran. I do like to expand the conversation. I do like to get the info. How well do you know every chapter? Striving. I love it. I really thought about how much time they need to invest into themselves. You would not spend so much time talking to people or speaking about people. The greater version of me becomes a more beneficial version of me to the people around me. If you are trying to perfect yourself, taking time to just understand people's character and understand why they do what they do and why they think what they think, always come at people judging them, making assumptions just because of how they dress and how they speak and how they're swagged out. Because it's condescending, it's patronizing, just not the way that fat boys like to roll. Born different, always gonna be different. Fat club forever. Is it me or is it him? Is my blood boiling? Is that a natural feeling? Is it logical or is it him? Am I thinking really negative, presumptuous, judgmental thoughts about people? Am I at any point thinking I'm better than anyone, embodying the character of the smokeless flame that he is made from and becoming devilish in my own self because I'm being so brash in my movement? That is the intensity of the struggle. It's the fight of your life. It's fight night. I have to check myself in my weak points, always thinking he's going to catch me in my weak points. And that's a we out here. Cultural crucifixes. Do I really care about how someone else is sinning? We are all sinners on planet Earth. We are just sinning differently. All I can try to do is be the best version of myself and cleanse myself of the devil's work. Am I perfect? No. Am I striving? Yes. Am I ever going to emulate the greatest? I can try. There's an art of giving advice, consultation. We out here. That's how we out. It's cold in these streets. Shiver and timber.